Hello, and welcome to the Irish Word of the Day, Halloween edition. It's fitting I was asked to do something, as Halloween originated in Ireland. It was known as Samhain. Samhain translates to end of summer, so it was a big harvest festival. Also, the jack-o'-lantern comes from Ireland, although it originated with a turnip. I'll get into that story next. I've just come from Dunn's. There was a ladies' undergarment sale there. And I'd like to say that the Irish don't actually need Halloween on their side because they are terrifying. It was a bloodbath. Now, the legend of the jack-o'-lantern is called the legend of Stingy Jack. I don't really want to read it to you as it's quite old and it's very boring. It does tend to go on a bit, yeah. So I will just sort of give you the gist of it, will I? I've turned on English translation for all the Irish impaired. No, not impaired Irish. Irish impaired. The legend of Stingy Jack starts with this fellow named Jack. Now, Jack was stingy because, well, he was as tight as a duck's arse. That's why he was called Stingy Jack. Yeah. Now, this fellow gets it in his head to invite the devil out for a drink. So the devil says yes, and the two of them go out for a pint of the black stuff. Only Jack doesn't want to pay. Why? Because, as I said, he's tight as a duck's arse. And he says to the devil, you know what? Why don't you turn yourself into a coin and I'll pay with you. Well, the devil thinks this is great crack. Now, they must have been off their heads. Ossified, steamed, if you will. Anyway, devil turns himself into a coin, and doesn't Jack take him and put him in his pocket next to a silver cross? I don't know, apparently that traps the spirit. So the devil is now trapped. But here you go. Listen, Stingy Jack, you still have to pay for your drinks, you idiot. Not really thinking, was he? Now, Jack has the devil trapped for years and years and makes some deal with him. I don't know. It was very hard to follow. I'm not a historical source. Don't quote me. Eventually, the devil is freed, leaves Jack alone, and Jack, as we all will, kicks the bucket, has the big adios, has the dirt nap with baby Jesus. And God says, listen, Jack, I don't want you here. You're a true shite-hawk. And then the devil says, you turned me into a coin, you know, jog on. So he's then cursed to walk the earth for all of eternity with only a lump of coal, burning coal, to light his way. Now, this will burn his hands for eternity. So does Stingy Jack buy a bucket? No, he doesn't. He finds a turnip. And he drops the coal in the turnip and carves out, I don't know what he carves out, holes or eyes or whatever, and carries the lantern. There's other stories that it's on his head. I don't know. But the turnip part is right. So the moral of the story is, one, turnips make terrible lanterns. Thank you, America, for adopting the pumpkin. And two, don't feck with the devil. Or any Irish ladies at Dunn's when there's an undergarment sale. I'm going to need to take some deep breaths after having a bit of a flashback. Anyway, take care from the Irish Word of the Day. And happy Halloween. And remember, if you see some ghostly figure with a weak light coming out of a turnip, it's just Stingy Jack, you know. Don't be planking it. Happy Halloween.